Hey everyone, welcome to today's thrilling story. Like her sister rescue plan is underway, she sent help and wrote an I'm sorry letter. During her break, Like I had a throwback. She and Mackie grew up in a humorless family. Mackie had Sophia at 17. Life's full of flavors. She didn't want her daughter in that weird place, so took her away. Alas, Like I caused it. Sounds like Mackie's excuse, but Like I stays clueless. Sophia thinks his life's a mess, yet his heart remains lovely. In prison, Like I was jamming to her favorite tunes and busting a move, instantly turning into a little angel rolling through the darkness. Her dance moves were simple but infectious, and soon everyone around was following her rhythm like it was a dance party. Like I was so confused, it was like an alien had landed on Earth. Sophie dragged her to the dance floor and let the good time. Just as Like I was enjoying the vibe, Sophie spotted her injured hand and insisted on taking her to get it stitched up. Talk about a little nurse in action. For the first time in years, Like I felt someone cared. Such a tiny bit of concern shifted her view on. Like I fainted due to blood loss. Nearby pharmacy seemed to call her. Sophie dashed to it like lightning. She burst into the pharmacy, clueless about which medicine to buy, chaotically searching and leaving the pharmacist utterly baffled. At that moment, Like I had the hallucination of her deceased girlfriend, just like her reunion with an old friend. Sophie yanked her back to reality and bandaged her up like a little doctor. The injury was too severe, a hospital trip was a must. Well, Like I still refused to see a doc. Sophie urged, if not for you, at least for me. Please, I just want to take you home and chill. She just wants to take care of you and can't imagine losing you. Like I, come on, think about my feelings. If you're not around, Sophie's adventures will come to a dramatic halt. How could you bear that? I know you've got your worries. Outside there's way more trouble than here. At least, they won't drag the family name through the mud like her father did. Like I was livid, confronting her brother-in-law with zero mercy against his nasty words. She held on to her fury and dragged Sophie to her brother-in-law's music store, time for revenge. Like I delivered a satisfying punch. Subtitles. Even though she wished to keep on working, she had to let go. Considering Sophie's feelings, it was truly a tough decision. In her heart, bitterness brewed as she lamented her meaninglessness. Once she swore to the universe to hold the bad guys accountable. In this complicated case, Mackie's lawyer seemed to be looking for trouble. She had no idea she was the other woman, and bam, time to face the music. She couldn't stand a chance as a third party in court, but the lawyer promised to have her out in a few hours. Like I went to the bar to meet the manager, secretly probing the boss' girlfriend, only to uncover a tremendous secret. That night, a girl met the manager at the bar, grabbed some contraband, and well, let's just say it didn't end well. The manager sensed something was off and wanted to tell the boss, sparking a wild argument with Like I instead. Subtitles. She grasped her hand tightly and complained, "It's silently growing inside your heart, yet you are completely powerless to stop it. You can't change it. All you can do is to accept that each day could be your last." On the subway back home, they closed it out, trying to avoid the front desk's watchful eyes so mysterious. She pretended to be a worker and slipped past the front desk while unwittingly letting Sophie know she peeked at her diary. Sophie reminded Like I to express her love for her girlfriend in the letter. Writing needs to mean something. After all, Like I was deeply focused on her letter on the couch, and then bam. A knock at the door interrupted her flow. Front desk staff led her to view the surveillance footage, only to have Like's secrets exposed to awkward city. She shouted, "I just want to take care of my niece." But the security guard was not having it. She fished out the apology note from the boss and suddenly realized she had messed up big time. She delivered the news of the girl's death to the boss, who was seething with rage. It was about to erupt like a volcano. They both tried to calm down. With Like I being dropped off near the detention center, she had no choice but to wait. Just when she bumped into a blonde woman, she finally understood why her sister was detained. This story is getting juicier. Her husband couldn't get out, and neither wanted to talk, tension soaring like crazy. Like I sat on the stairs, frustrated, and her sister Mackie was finally released. Siblings reunited, maintaining silence, but their eyes told a million stories. Mackie whisked Sophie away, but unexpectedly received a warm hug from Like I, springtime in her heart. She left a note for Sophia, and after she left, the siblings began to talk, not wanting to confront but unable to avoid it. Mackie realized that Sophie was no longer the innocent girl she once knew. In just 10 hours, her view of Like I had changed dramatically. She offered Like I some cash, but Like I simply refused. She saw through her sister's thoughts, not wanting anyone to see her in a vulnerable state. Subtitles. Mackie firmly believed that she was compelled by life circumstances, and as a mother, she was obligated to forge a brighter and better future for Sophia.